Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Can I Talk on the Foul Mouths Patreon. And today, special guest on Can We Talk, none other than the one and only Johnny Hall.
Hello, darling.
Yeah. Johnny Holes in the house. Foulmouth Ken. Can we talk? Moose Lady in the house. What is going on, guys? You're listening to us right now. Tape delay. You're hearing this on the Patreon. What is up, everybody? Can we talk with Johnny Holes? A special Johnny Holes edition here. I'm on vacation right now, guys. So when you are seeing this right now, it's pre-taped, and we actually taped this before I went on vacation. Me and Mr. Johnny Holes. So big up, thanking Johnny for coming and hanging out with us for this latest edition of Can We Talk. And what's up to everybody out there? What's going down, Johnny? How you been, brother?
I'm all right.
Yeah? How's the weather by you?
One of those weeks. What's that?
How's the weather by you?
It's supposed to be raining, I think, either starting Sunday or Monday. There's a 50% chance tomorrow. It's going to be a really weird weekend.
I hope the hell it don't rain much, man, because if it rains, it's going to totally ruin my fucking, the vacation, I guess, if you want to call it. It's really not a vacation, because, like, in my eyes, a vacation, I've said this before, in my eyes, a vacation is more or less going to, like, an island or, going to, like, Hawaii or something like that, And that's obviously not going to happen with me, because I never get to go to places like that. Like, I know family members, right, and friends that don't work, okay? These dudes don't work. And they go to Cancos and all this fucking Turks and Caicos, and I'm like, they go away like once every 2 or 3 months, and I'm like, man, I fucking work my balls off, and I don't get to go and do shit like that. Why? Like, where the fuck did I go wrong?
Do they have kids, or like?
Yeah, they got kids. Yeah, this one particular person, yeah, they got kids, man. It's really just weird, man. I don't know, man. It's like, I don't know. I never really have enough money or time to go and actually do something big, like go to Hawaii or go to, like, you know what I mean? Something like that. But you know what? I mean, it's also, I'm very grateful for being able to go to New Jersey and actually be able to hang out there and soak up the sun for a couple days, because that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. This house is like on the beach. So it's like, it's on the beach, it's on the boardwalk, like, and it's a really good boardwalk too, because it's a dry county. So there's not like a bunch of drunk fucking idiots running around. When you have kids, you don't want to be around drunk idiots. When I was younger, I'd like to be around drunk idiots, because I was one of them. But when you get kids, things are a little different. You kind of want to, like, have a nice slow leisure trip, sit back, relax, relax on the beach, have some beers. The kids are all okay. It's great. Like when you go to Disney, you go to something like that and you have kids, man, it's not a vacation. It's their vacation. It's not yours, because you're going and chaperoning and you're following around the whole day for fucking 3-4 days straight of going to Disney and Epcot and fucking, it turns out to be a job,
Oh yeah. Do you know how much it costs to get the ticket for Disney now? It's like $180. Man.
Yeah, it's very expensive, man. That's why I don't really go to Disney anymore. I go to Universal Studios. That's where I go. That's where I'll, they're always like, more bang for your buck, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. You're absolutely right. And I've been watching like these Disney vlogs, and there's like nothing in Disney World right now. There are so many places that are basically more closed than they are open. Like Epcot Center's got all these places that are like closed. I think there was like last month they had like 2 like pavilions open.
Yeah.
And like they have the audacity to charge. It's insane.
I know, man. It's crazy. It really is. It really is, man. Some of these places are fucking nuts. They think that they could just charge whatever the fuck they want, and some places will just pay it, man. You know, like,
and people do pay it.
Yeah, people pay it, man. You know, exactly. It is kind of fucking weird. I mean, it's like, but you know, like you said, man, people do pay it. So it's like if they're gonna be there doing it, hey, we'll provide them. You know.
Yeah, and they're being like really forward about it too. They're like basically just trying to weed like the bad people out, quote unquote.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Yeah.
Us poor fuckers can't get it.
I know.
I know,
man.
Right.
Fucking sucks, man. But what are you gonna do? I mean, it's just, you know, it is what it is, I guess. I had my fun as a kid going to like Great Adventure and all those fucking places, man. Like I had a lot of fun when I was a kid. And I used to go to amusement parks all the time, you know. Especially when you got old enough to drive, like, and your friends were old enough to drive. That's when we would go to Great Adventure all the fucking time. Like, we'd just be like, hey, you want to go to Great Adventure this weekend? And, like, then all of a sudden it would turn into, like, 3 people saying they were going to, like, fucking 10 people going, meeting all up there. And, you know, it turned out to, like, be a big friend thing. You know what I mean? I miss those fucking days, man. Spontaneous.
And there was always, like, annoying traffic on the way home for some
fuck reason. Yeah. Always, dude. Always.
It never fails.
Always with some... I always used to be like, oh, fuck, man. We got to go home now and fucking... sit in traffic for fucking 9 hours. That's what's gonna happen to me tomorrow, man. Driving, I'm gonna be sitting in fucking traffic, man, the whole time probably.
How long are you gonna be gone for?
I'll be gone just 1 week.
Well, that's not bad.
Yeah, just 1 week. You know what I mean? Nothing huge. Nothing huge. Sucks, but I wish I could be going longer. But what are you gonna do? I'm lucky just to get a week, man. I feel happy with that, you know, and it is what it is. But, you know, listen, hey, as long as the weather's going to be all right, that's all I'm worried about. I hope the weather's all right. I hope that, like, we get to actually, you know, be able to sit in the fucking sun on the boardwalk and, you know, on the beach and just chill out. That's mainly what I'm looking forward to. I want to be able to go on the beach and pack sandwiches and fucking have some beers, ice cold beers, and just sit on the beach and fuck go in the water every once in a while and just sit down on the beach and just live it up. And no phone, no nothing, just go, you know. And this week I'm going to be doing some vlogging and shit. But for the most part, I'm going to turn that phone off, dude, and just leave it in the hotel. I mean, in the house that we're renting, because I don't want to I don't want to have my phone, you know, I want to just unwind, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, that's what vacations are, man. I mean, hopefully, if you can not have that phone in your hand, then you've accomplished something.
Yeah, exactly. So, but, you know, hey, we'll see how it goes. You know, like, nothing ever goes as planned. I got news for you. Like, I'll tell you what happened to us, like, 3 years ago on vacation. We get to the vacation house because we always rent the same one. And at this point, we were having this lady that my sister knew watch my parents' dog, which is really my dog, but they were watching him. And my little dog was being watched by my in-laws. That's where he always goes when we're away. And long story short, we get to the vacation house, and all of a sudden my sister's phone rings, and it's the woman who's watching my dog. And she's like, Lisa, that's my sister's name. She's like, Buster, that's the dog's name, is gone.
Oh,
and
shit.
My sister's like, what do you mean? She's like, the dog is gone. She's like, how did that happen? Like, how? He doesn't run away. My dog never runs away. He would never run away. Now, mind you, he's in Staten Island, okay? If anybody knows what Staten Island is like, it's one of the boroughs. It's like hustle and bustle, like just nonstop movement. Staten Island is no joke. It's a hustle and bustle area. So once we heard that this dog was lost in Staten Island, we knew, like, he's dead. There's no way he's, you know, a dog walking around in Staten Island is not good. There's cars everywhere. There's people everywhere. The dog's getting picked up or getting hit and killed. So now we're basically 4 or 5 hours away. We can't jet home to, like... So the girl's like, listen, I'm going to go look for him and I'll call you guys back. So there we are, like, scared shitless for the next 3 or 4 hours, bro. It was hell the next 4 hours. It was hell. And
I can imagine.
I mean, it was hell just sitting there anticipating something, you know, a phone call back saying, yeah, we found him and he's dead, or We never found him, which I thought was going to happen. They'll never find where he is. You'll never see him again. So what happened was the whole story of how he got out, because my sister was like, how the fuck did he get out? Wait till you hear the story about how he got out. So my sister lives around the block from the girl who's watching the dog, right? And this girl watches several dogs. She does that for a living. Like, she'll watch animals for like weeks on end and get paid for it, right? Or she'll do like house visits to animals. Like if you're out on vacation, you want somebody to come by and feed the dog every day and let it out, or a cat or whatever. She does this. So she had a pit bull and this little chihuahua and another dog, and then she had my parents' dog. She told my sister, was like, hey, you sure this is not too many dogs for you? And she was like, no way, I could handle it. It's totally fine. My dog's good with dogs. My sister was like, you sure these other dogs are going to be all right with my parents' dog and blah, blah, blah. And she was like, yeah, if they're not, I'll keep them separated, the whole nine. She seemed like a very responsible chick who knew her shit about animals, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Long story short, my sister says the golden words that fucked everything up, which was later on, we were like, why'd you even say that? But she was trying to be nice, my sister. So my sister out of nowhere goes, I think the girl's name was Stacy or something. She's like, hey, Stacy, you know, my parents' dog loves to like hang out in the backyard of my house. And since you live right around the block, if you want during the day when you're not going to be home, you can come down here with Buster on the leash and put him in my yard, and he could play around in there until you come back 3 or 4 hours later. So he's outside and he's not in your house, you know, or in your backyard with the other dogs. So she was like, oh, that's a great idea. So unbeknownst to my sister, the girl came over the first day we were at the vacation house, right? And she drops off my dog and 2 other dogs into my sister's backyard. So mind you, my sister never said anything about any other dogs. She just said you could drop my dog off at my house and he can go around in the yard for a couple of hours if you're going to be out doing something, so he's not stuck in your house or in your backyard. So she goes and she puts him in there with 2 other dogs, right? And she leaves. The pit bull that was in there with them is a friendly dog. He gets along fine with my dog. Everything was fine. They were in the backyard for a good hour playing around. Nothing was wrong. All of a sudden, the neighbor walks out with his dog from down the block, which is this little chihuahua. And he's walking past my sister's house, and all of a sudden, the fence comes flying open because this pit bull saw this little dog and got triggered. Nobody knew that this dog would do this. The pit bull got triggered, bust open my sister's fencing to her door, to her, like her yard, busted open and goes after the fucking little dog and starts mauling the little dog while the owner is walking it. Okay?
Shit.
Starts ripping this thing apart. The owner's trying to get his hands in between and trying to stop it. He bites the fucking owner. You know, like all this shit like went down really, really bad. And when it went down, the fence was wide open. So at that point, my dog at some point in time slipped right out the back door.
Oh, shit.
And walked away. Now, the cops came, okay? The animal control came. They locked up all the dogs. They locked up the pit bull, the other dog that was left there by her. They took the small chihuahua. He was barely alive. He was dying. The owner got bit of the chihuahua. Now, mind you, this is all from my sister's house. So they're banging on my sister's door now. Nobody's answering because they're not home. You know, Buster's gone. My dog is gone. So by the time the lady gets back to take the dogs out of the yard, she gets there. The neighbors come out and tell her what happened. Hey, you weren't here 3 hours ago. This all went down. She told her everything. This girl was like, where's the dog Buster? And they were like, what dog? They took all the dogs from here, and they're at the pound right now. So she calls up the pound, and she gets back the pit bull that bit the little dog, and she gets back the other dog that she was babysitting, which was someone else's dog. And she's like, where's the dog Buster? And they're like, what do you mean? She's like, where's the other dog that was back there? And they're like, this is all that was there. So now she's like, oh my God, this other dog fucking got out. Their dog got out and is gone. So she's now searching around Staten Island for like 3-4 hours after she called us. So she called us right after she found all that out that I just told you, right? Mm-hmm. And she calls us and she goes, I'm going to start looking for him now. I don't know what to tell you, but he might be gone, right? So we're sitting in this house now, bugging the fuck out for 4 hours. Like, fuck, man, this dog's probably dead, the whole nine. All of a sudden, we get a phone call, and it's her, and she's like, Lisa, you will never believe this. And we're all like, what? Tell her what? Like, say it already. She's like, we were searching all over Staten Island and could not find this dog anywhere. We were calling all the pounds. We were calling the cops. We were calling everywhere. Nobody saw this dog. Nobody saw him leave, come, go, nothing. It was like a ghost. You know what this fucking dog did? He left that house, right? He left that house because all that was going on, and his dogs were biting the other dog. People were running. The dog was biting the owner. The cops came, arrested all the dogs. My dog went and walked around the block to the person's house that he was originally at. Went into the backyard and sat down back there for 4 or 5 hours.
Holy shit.
So while she's out in Staten Island looking for this dog, he's in her backyard, the house where he originally came from. And he slipped out the back fence when all this shit was going on, all quietly slipped out the back fence and walked to her house.
Wow.
And stayed there. And stayed there with an open gate. Stayed in this woman's backyard. So after she was out for 4 hours looking at every police station, going everywhere, trying to look for our dog, she walks back there and sees the dog sitting there. And she's like, what the And he's like wagging his tail like, hey, how you doing? And she was like, oh my God, like I couldn't believe it. So she calls us up right away. And she's like, oh my God, Lisa, I found your dog. And we're like, what do you mean? She was like, the whole time your dog was sitting in my backyard. She's like, do you know your dog is like one of the smartest dogs ever? And my sister's like, actually, like we make fun of the fact that he is really, really smart. And she's like, well, yeah, you shouldn't make fun of it no more because this dog is so fucking smart. Like, I can't believe he knew that something bad was going on. So he bolted from the scene and went and sat in her backyard. So, but the moral of the story was, whenever we go on vacation, we always get some shit that goes down where everything is hinging on when we might leave and the whole vacation might be over one day into it. So I knock on wood right now, and I hope that this one goes good. But you never know, man, because like I said, we've had shit like that happen to us. We had shit like where we went to the vacation house and it was fucking raining and pouring so bad that it started flooding the inside of the fucking house. And like we almost had to leave and go to a hotel room that they were going to pay for. And I mean, you know, just numerous things. A car breaks down on the way there. You know, we're an hour away from the beach house, and my cousin's car breaks down on the side of the road, and fucking like, so there's always been like bad shit that tries to block us from actually getting there and enjoying ourselves. One year somebody tapped into my money, bro. One year somebody tapped into my money and cleared out my bank account. And me and my wife they were like, we're going to reimburse you. You didn't lose your money. So I was like, thank God, because it was a couple of grand. But they were like, but we can't give it to you till Thursday. And we were like, it's fucking Sunday. Like, and we're on vacation. They were like, sorry. So I was like, what are we going to do? We have no money now. I have no money. I have no money now. So thank God my sister lent me like $500 till that Thursday. But it's like little things like that, dude. Like, it's just waiting for the other shoe to drop out. You know what I mean?
Well, think of every possible crazy thing that could possibly happen now and just say it. And this way it doesn't happen.
Well, I just hope nobody gets into any accidents and we don't fucking, you know, and nobody gets hurt. Nobody gets bit by a fucking shark, because now there's sharks all on the fucking east coast of the U.S. now. It's like all of a sudden the East Coast and North is like a big fucking shark fest. It's happening every day now. It's like, what the fuck happened with that? Yeah, what happened with that, man? Sharks never were on like New York area and shit like that. Like, you never had to worry about sharks.
Well, now, I'm not a conspiracy theory guy. I can't stand conspiracy theories, but I do have a theory about that. You know that movie, The Meg? It came out on Friday.
Yeah.
I think they kind of just sort of started escalating, you know, making a big deal out of sharks and stuff. Just, you know, just people are more aware of it now.
Yeah, but dude, I don't know if you know or not. You probably don't, because it was like more locally reported. But there was 2 shark bites in the same day out here in New York, and that never happens on our beaches here.
Really? Where?
Yeah, there was a shark bite victim in Fire Island.
Yeah, I did hear about that. Yeah.
And then there was another victim down a couple of beaches from that, I think in the Hamptons somewhere. And it was one little girl and one little boy, and they were in waist-high water. That's the fucking scary part. They were in waist-high water, and they got bit. So
now, were they like baby sharks or like the big, you know?
No, one of them was pretty big, man. Left a big fucking pretty big hole in the dude. You know?
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So, you know, You never know. I just hope that, nobody drowns, nobody gets hurt, nobody gets fucking sick, nobody gets, it was like when my grandfather used to come with us every year to this beach house, and he passed away. But when he would come with us every year to this beach house, he would love it. He couldn't wait to go and shit. But when we would get there, he would get sick right away. And it was like it would happen all the time. We'd be like, why does this always happen? We couldn't figure it out. But like the second day there, my mother would be like, yeah, he's not feeling well. And I'd be like, I used to call him Baba. And I'd be like, Baba, what's the matter? And he'd be like, I don't feel good, Kenny, at all. I can't even, I keep throwing up. I can't. I'm like, it's like you got food poisoning. What the fuck happened to you? And we wouldn't understand what it was, ever. We would never figure out what it was. But it would happen to him every time we would go there. Fucking weird shit. I don't know, man.
That's weird. That's like with my family, like October 29th, 30th, and 31st. Those 3 days consecutively for I don't know how many years, bad shit always happens on those days.
Oh, shit.
It's like, it's true. It's like, it's the weirdest thing. Like, that's the weekend that I got shot. That's the weekend that I had my heart surgery. That's the weekend that my mother died. It's my father's birthday. Everything goes wrong on that fucking weekend. It's terrifying.
Yeah, that sucks, man. That's, I don't know, man. It's like, I remember 1998 was like one of the worst years of my life, like, because so many people I knew passed away, like cousins and aunts and uncles, and like that year was just bad. My dog died. It was just horrible. It was fucking, what a horrible year 1998 was. But then it also had a couple of good spots too. You know what I mean? 1998 had a couple of good spots to it. But for the most part, it sucked.
You got to do that thing with the salt before you leave. You got to I think you throw it over your left shoulder or something.
Oh yeah, that's what a lot of Italians do. That you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, they throw the salt over your left shoulder, and it gives you good luck, right?
Yeah, it's like a superstition, something like that. I think. But it depends on the shoulder. It's either the left or the right. You gotta Google that, make sure it's the right one. Because if it's the wrong one, God only knows what'll happen.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Oh shit! I got Tommy calling me now. The great Tomster.
Is he really?
Yeah, he wants to fucking hang out with us because he knows we're recording and shit.
Bring him in.
I don't feel like I can't.
Ask him to say some clever things for us.
I love the guy, but I just can't. I can't right now.
So I still think that's the fucking funniest thing I think he said so far. Well, today anyway.
What?
I just love that. It's like the first thing he says on the phone is, what is it? I know you were going to go away, and I didn't want to bother you, so I thought I'd give you a call. What does that mean?
I know.
I don't know what that means.
I know, dude.
Oh, he's brilliant. He really is. I'm telling you, I want to hire him to, well, he will probably draw pictures, but to do fortune cookies. He's gotta do fortune cookies. It would be brilliant.
Tommy's fortune cookies. Oh my god, man. What do you want, Tommy? Hold on.
Uh-oh.
All right, let's get him on the line here because he keeps calling me. Let me just see what the fuck this guy wants first. Jesus Christ, Tommy. Here we go.
Okay.
Yo, what's up, Kim?
What's up, Tommy? We're live right now. Not live, but we're recording right now. What's going on?
Not much, man. You told me to call you after I was done with the interview.
How'd it go?
It went well.
Who interviewed who this time? You interview him, he interviewed you? What happened this time?
He interviewed me.
Oh, he interviewed you for your channel? I mean, for his channel?
Yeah. Yeah, for JB Radio. Yeah, he interviewed me. And he has an interesting way of interviewing people. He definitely has an interesting style of the way he does,
Oh, yeah? Why?
Everybody has their own way of interviewing. Just...
Yeah, but what? Which way?
he does a bit of like a mixture between interview and shock jock. Like he goes back and forth.
Well, did he say anything bad? Oh, hi, Tommy. How are you?
Did
he say anything bad?
He gets in
or
and
anything
asks those
to you?
weird questions.
Wait, hold on. Johnny wanted to ask you a question, Tommy. Tell me if you could hear him.
Oh,
Johnny,
can you hear me?
Can you hear him?
Yeah, I heard.
Tommy.
I think I heard him. Yeah, what's up, Johnny?
What did he ask you? Like, what was some of the things that he asked you?
I want that to be a surprise for the interview. Like, it's going to be a good interview. I don't want to spoil anything. I just
Like you
want it to
can't
be a
just
surprise.
tell us one thing.
He give us like
No, I
an
don't-
idea.
I want it to be a surprise. I want everybody to be on the edge of their seat for the interview when it comes out.
Well, no one's gonna be. Sorry.
So
Oh,
you're
thanks,
basically
Ken.
saying
You're
that you
welcome.
got laid.
You're
Did you
welcome.
get laid?
No,
No. All right.
that'll never happen.
What's the show you guys doing about? What's the show you guys
It's about you.
It's about me.
Yeah, we've been talking about you for the past hour.
Well, my ears. I guess that's why my ears were burning.
No, it's just because you don't wash them. We weren't talking about you. We were just hanging out.
Well, that's awesome. You been doing good, Johnny?
Yeah, for the most part. How about you there, Tommy?
I've been going insane slowly but surely.
That's not
Yeah.
how you say it, Tommy.
I gotta tell you something. I'm fascinated by this wackadoo Corinne chick, by the way.
Yeah, Corinne is definitely, she's definitely an ace in the hole.
What?
Like,
What is wrong with her? She's insane.
I don't know. I don't know if her batteries are in backwards or if she's just that way. And I think that she's richer than we are lead on to be. And she says she's cut off. I think she gets like 1,000 a day.
Of course
I
she
bet
gets
you.
money, dude. How else is she living there? You know what I mean?
Dude,
Yeah,
she was
live-
on the
live
air
in LA.
yesterday. And she's like, "Oh yeah, I'm such and such an age, and I'm getting my period, so I can't go out tonight. So much for that, and I'm gonna stay at my aunt's house." And I'm like, what? Why are you telling people this? It's like,
Jesus.
I want to masturbate on stream. And I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't think you can masturbate on YouTube. Because
Oh,
why
no,
don't
you
we do like
can.
a chatterbait thing or some shit? I don't know.
Yes, you
Because
can.
YouTube is so social justice warrior right now with a lot of things, and you can't say the person's name either because they'll hit you and like try to take you down.
Unbelievable.
Huh?
Unbelievable.
Yeah, you have to be Logan Paul or Jake Paul
Oh,
to get protected, honestly, because if you don't coat YouTube's pockets, just like with Leafy, the reason why when I made that video saying Leafy's channel should get taken down, nothing happened. Nothing happened because YouTube wants to protect Leafy and all these bigger YouTubers that coat their pockets. So if anybody hurts their pockets, they're gonna come after the small person and they're gonna bury him. He's like, if you bring a gun, if he brings a knife, you better bring a gun.
Well, I thought that Leafy guy disappeared at the.
He's actually still making content. Ken actually informed me. Yeah, you told me the other day, Ken, because I had Bradley made a mistake and said, Leafy's gone. He's not here on YouTube anymore. And you told me the other day, hey, Tommy, he's still on YouTube. And I said, oh, really?
yeah, he
I
is.
thought
He is.
I thought he was gone. I thought he was like
he
nowhere to be
ain't going
found. I thought he was in college. Somebody said he was in college and stuff like that.
I mean, he might be in college, but I don't think he's gone.
He's probably still living off his money from 2016. He's got investors. He's got a lawyer, and he's probably living off that money. He probably doesn't, because YouTube has probably demonetized him humongously now, like with what's going on now. And I keep telling people, I keep saying that what's going to happen is YouTube is making a change, and they want to get rid of people like me and you, Ken, and like the regular content creators, and put in the celebrities. Look at Will Smith. His channel gets pushed more. I watched some of his content. It's entertaining, but the thing is, they want to put something on this platform that it won't bother them. They want to get their sponsors.
I don't really
back.
care about it, dude. I don't give a fuck anyway. I don't really care about it. It's like, it's whatever. I don't care. YouTube sucks. They're a bunch of fucking cunts anyway, so. All right, man. I'll talk to you, Tommy.
You guys have a good show, okay?
All right, you too, brother.
I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, I couldn't take that anymore.
That was refreshing.
It turned into the Tommy fucking YouTube show again. Like, it's just, you give Tommy a minute, he'll fucking,
Yeah, he is very good at that.
Yeah,
he's brilliant.
He knows how to flip it, Flip it on the drop of a dime, that dude.
I'm telling you, the kid's a genius. He's a genius.
Oh, he knows what he's doing.
He's not stupid. He's not stupid.
No, not at all, thank God. Yeah, I mean, I understand what he's saying, but he hates this. Like, sometimes when he talks about Logan Paul and those guys, I always feel like he's just following people because so many people hate Logan Paul. Because I always say to him, why do you hate him? Like, and he really can't answer me, like, why he hates them.
He's the guy, the suicide guy, right? The guy who showed the suicide.
Yeah.
What a piece of shit that guy is. It's not even worth. Man.
He is.
I don't know, man. I guess you just gotta go with the flow or whatever. I don't. Those people don't show up on my YouTube feed. I guess it's because I don't follow them or some shit. I don't know. Like, I haven't seen any Will Smith videos lately. I don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, what did he say about that?
He said that they're trying to. YouTube is becoming very celebrity-like oriented.
Yeah, they are. I mean, that's definite because, like, yeah, okay, so I know what he means now. Yeah, he means, like, how, Will Smith will have his own channel soon. Like, where he blogs from it and he...
like a Will TV type shit? That kind of thing?
Yeah.
Oh, God, I hate his kids. Oh.
I know, man. Yeah, I know. Can't stop.
He's got the Jaden with the fucking tweets there. He thinks he's a philosopher and shit. Oh, my God.
I know, dude. It really is just like, please, stop. Stop. And some of these people think fucking so highly of themselves. So fucking weird to the rest of us.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah,
Unbelievable.
Fucking weird shit.
I don't know. So yeah, I think you're gonna have a good trip. I mean, I don't know weather-wise. This weekend is gonna be a little iffy because it's gonna be a little weird this weekend. But I think the rest of the week is gonna be good for you.
Oh, I hope so, man. I really do. Because if it's like raining nonstop, that's gonna be very upsetting. That'll be very upsetting, I mean, I've been there, dude, when it was like thunder and lightning and storming and like, really bad shit. I've been there for that, man. And that sucks.
What is this, like a family house or something?
Yeah, it's a big house, but we won't be the only family in it. But we don't share anything with people. It's so big that you literally have like your side of the house with all the amenities that you want, and then there's another side of the house. Like, so it's pretty cool.
Oh, that's awesome. And it's on the beach?
Yeah, directly on the beach, dude. And it's at the very beginning of the boardwalk, where the boardwalk like becomes like the real big boardwalk, not like no little one. This becomes
that's great.
Yeah,
so the kids can just basically
dude, we're literally on the board. We are on the boardwalk, right where it starts and right where the kids go to the water park place, the Excite, like the fucking video game place, the store where you can go and play games all day, and like next to everything, dude. We are next to everything.
Is that near Wildwood? What is it called? I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of by Wildwood, but it's not like Wildwood.
I don't think Wildwood exists anymore, does it? I don't even know.
I think it does, yeah.
Yeah. There's one of them places that shut down. I don't know what the hell it was. Do you remember the Haunted Mansion in Long Branch, New Jersey?
I've heard of it, but I never went to it.
Neither did I. I was always curious about it. I remember they used to advertise when I was a kid locally, and the commercial used to scare the shit out of me. I mean, it was like 5 or something, and because it burnt down. They also had like a little cheesy, like a amusement park type thing, and I always wanted to see what it was like inside there. I can't even find any YouTube videos or anything about it.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, it's really weird. It just like...
That is weird, because normally you'll see like the YouTube videos or something like that, you know what I mean? Like, you'll definitely...
Yeah, I remember when I was a kid. Do you remember that show, Kids Are People Too? It used to air on Sundays.
Yeah.
Probably showing my age now. They did like a little thing about that, and they showed like some kid used to like to work there or whatever, and I can't find that video anywhere. I think I was like 5 when I saw this thing, and 40 years ago. I don't know why I remember this, but
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Shit, man.
Random selective memory.
Yeah, that'll happen. I got a couple of more things to talk about here, but I got to take a quick piss, so I'm going to turn up the music. We'll be back in like 2 seconds.
Yeah,
all right?
sure.
All right, be right back, guys. Hold on tight.
I'm attacked by my cat.
Fuck yeah. Johnny Halls, baby, in the house right now with Mr. Foulmouth Ken for Can I Talk? Can we talk? What is going on, everybody? Recording this one for the Patreon, which you're not going to hear us this Wednesday. No show this Wednesday. We were going to have a show anyway, and it was going to be Mr. Lucky Low, Filthy Mouth Gamer, and Cuddy Chris. But now we're not having that show because Mr. Lucky Low backed out of it. He was going to broadcast the show and he couldn't do it. He had something going on last minute. So, yeah, you're not going to see much of Lucky Low for a while now. He normally takes off at the end of the summers with us. He did last year, and he didn't come back till like mid-September. So I spoke to him the other night, and he's not going to be back till mid-September. So you're not going to see Lucky Low doing any interviews or anything with us till mid-September. So that sucks, but, you know, what are you going to do? At least we're going to get him back eventually. So no show this Wednesday. This Saturday night, it might have passed. By the time you hear this, it's going to pass already. But this Saturday night, I am going to be broadcasting live from the beach house. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be doing a good old-fashioned show. I am bringing my laptop with me where I used to broadcast from. So I might be able to do a broadcast the old-fashioned way. And still be able to take phone calls and all that shit. But either way, I'm definitely going to be broadcasting, but I might just be on my phone doing it like that out on the beach. So I do plan to take my phone late night out on the beach and live broadcast from the beach and shit, which would be pretty cool. So we got a lot coming up, but like I said, no show this Wednesday. And then this Saturday coming up, I'll be live broadcasting, and then next Saturday, I will be back in the saddle, a regular show, and I think we're going to be doing a karaoke night again, so or something like that. Or we might do an 80s night next Saturday. So look for that. Anyway, you know, I was looking through some of the major news articles out right now, and you hear about this shit with the planes from the Seattle airport?
No.
Oh yeah, it was like this law enforcement, like I guess went into the terminal in the Seattle airport, and they said that there was like a report of smoke, right, and a possible plane crash. And I guess, like, I don't know that they didn't realize that this happened, but supposedly this plane fucking crashed out there on the runway, and it was like some kind of maintenance problem. Oh, that's what it is. It says like a maintenance person steals plane from Seattle airport.
Jesus
yeah, man.
Christ.
Yeah, I couldn't fucking believe it when I heard that, but I didn't read the whole report. But I'm looking at it now a little bit, and it said, yeah, man steals plane from Seattle airport.
Was it like a passenger plane or like a small, like little Buddy Holly plane?
No, it looked like a regular fucking plane, dude.
Oh shit!
Yeah, man. Can you believe that shit? Fucking nuts, dude.
Did he crash? Now he crashed it, the dude.
Yeah, I don't think he got far with it. I think like they, I didn't read the whole thing, but I think it said that, they basically got onto the plane and took care of it, I guess. But I'm trying to read it right now as I do this. You could still. So listen to this. The guy steals the plane. I'm reading more of this. The guy steals the plane, and they scrambled planes up into the air right away. Like they scrambled fighter jets up into the air right away. So if this guy like got close to taking off or something, they didn't want him to kamikaze fucking plane in a building or something.
Yeah, they'll blow him up.
And they said that once they got a hold of the guy, you could still hear the F-15s flying low in the background, like waiting to see if this fucking guy took off or not. That fucking
now was
crazy.
the guy like deranged, or did he just like feel like taking the plane out?
Yeah, they said they didn't notice anything, but yeah, I guess he like kind of took over the whole fucking vessel somehow.
Wow.
Yeah, I think he might have crashed the plane, like didn't take off, but like ran it into somewhere or something. The man could be heard on audio recordings telling air traffic controllers that he is just a broken guy.
He's a broken guy, so he takes a plane. Now, was anybody
man.
in the plane, or was it just him?
I don't think anybody was in the plane. I think they were maintaining the plane. That's what I read before.
I don't know, man. I get depressed all the time.
It was an empty plane. He stole an empty plane. Horizon Airport. The plane took off from SeaTac International Airport and was crashed by military jets before crashing near a small island. Wait a second.
Wow.
Wait a second, man. 29-year-old maintenance guy stole the plane and crashed, according to so-and-so, because he was doing stunts in the air and he had lack of flying skills. So this guy did steal the fucking plane and flew it, bro.
Holy shit.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, that's gotta be on YouTube somewhere,
dude,
man.
it says video showed the aircraft doing large loops and other dangerous maneuvers in the sunset. What the fuck? Are you serious?
That guy rules.
Are you fucking serious?
Yes.
Oh
the guy
my
is awesome.
God. They said witnesses reported seeing the plane being crashed by the military jets before it was next to this island, that they were afraid that he'd be able to hit stuff. And the
so
pilot
the dude's dead now.
People on the ground were safe. Yeah, people on the ground were safe and everything. The sheriff's department said that they were working in contact with background investigators on the reason why he's done this, and the man could be heard yelling at the air traffic controllers that he was a broken person. It doesn't say here whether this guy was killed or not. Like, I don't know. This is such a weird fucking story, dude.
But it's like the weakest excuse, though. I mean, he takes out like does the most epic stunt. Like he steals a freaking plane and he's like, I was
I'm a
broken.
man.
That's why I took it out.
Yeah.
He's
I know,
so
you're
fucking
right.
lazy.
I know, you're right, man. It's like, come on. Don't fucking
It's
half-ass it, you know?
Be like, oh, my wife sucked 36 dicks last night or some shit. Don't be
you
like,
fucking douchebag, like,
Scum!
fucking dick.
Scum!
Yeah.
Shut
That's
your
not-
murderous fat mouth!
Jesus Christ.
Shut your murderous fat mouth!
Christ almighty. Alex Jones.
Control freak!
Alex Jones is back in the news again with all the shit that's going on with him.
What does this genius do now?
He's trying to reach out to Trump to try to get a YouTube thing taken care of. It's like, come on.
You're a flaming fascist!
It's like he thinks that, Trump's going to go and fucking...
Answer the question!
He's going to go and fucking take care of him now. Like, like he's got to worry about this guy not being on YouTube.
Look,
You know?
I'm all for the freedom of
doesn't
speech
work on
thing.
me!
I totally get that. But you know what? This Alex Jones dude is fucking
Plan is to
dangerous.
sell
The
you on
guy's
destroying
nuts.
yourself and your family and loving death.
Exactly.
He's all fucked up, dude.
Family, so the state and the computer robotic.
I mean, he was all over the internet. All over the internet. Everywhere you went, there was an Alex Jones fucking video up on YouTube. It was like a big talking head fucking... Listen to this guy. Listen.
You piece of
always
crap.
told people around her that
And in almost every photo op he gets in high school. I've seen Bill Gates say in that little yuppie voice. And then what we need to do is
That's what it was like. That's what it was like before they banned his ass on YouTube. I mean, this guy was fucking everywhere. Now you go on YouTube, there is basically no more videos of him. Like, they cleansed the whole entire fucking internet of this guy.
Yeah, it was. They got rid of YouTube. Got rid of him. Spotify, iTunes, all the platforms. They got rid of him. I think there's only one that kept him. I don't even remember who it was.
It's so fucked up, man. Like, God
Yeah.
almighty.
His only platform right now is Twitter. Actually, that's what it was.
Listen, I don't like what he does, and he is a fearmonger, and I did like him at one point, and I do like some of the topics and some of the things he says. I do. But he is a fearmonger. He is all those things. And to go and fucking say that shit about Sandy Hook, even if Sandy Hook was a fucking sham or a mistake or whatever the fuck you want to call it, you shouldn't bring it up. You shouldn't be talking about these dead kids. And, even like the people on his channel are saying it too, like, I heard that guy Vernon Troy or whatever his name is that works with him say, there's no death records of anybody dying in Sandy Hook. And I'm like,
I fucking heard that guy.
How
Fucking
dare
idiot.
you fucking say that, you piece of shit, when you know that there is. There is. That wasn't staged. There's no reason to stage something like that. What is that going to do? We all knew that wasn't going to get gun laws fucking, taken away. Like, it wasn't going to get our guns taken away from us. We all knew that.
I think what scares me the most is that there's people out there that actually believe him, and that's what's fucked up.
Yeah, that is pretty fucked up. Yeah.
Look, once again, it's a freedom of speech thing. I totally get that, but this guy's just out of his fucking mind.
He is, but you know what? Like you said, as bad as he's out of his mind, we can't take his speech, his right to fucking freedom of speech away from him, man. That's bullshit. And it looks like that's what they did.
Catch-22, but yeah, I know what you're saying. It's just, it's really weird.
It's not right.
It's
it's not right, dude. I don't like Alex Jones. I don't like what he represents. I don't like what he does sometimes, but it's not right, man. Nobody should have their rights to fucking talk. Their freedom to talk taken away from them. That's bullshit.
Now, was that the reason why they took him off the air? Was because of the Sandy Hook thing, or was it something else?
It mostly was. The Sandy Hook thing and like a bunch of other things that like he was like, people would like make jokes of him in like the rich circles. Like they'd be like, "Oh yeah, the frogs are gay," because he said.
Yeah, he's gonna come back. He'll come back. He will. They'll find another platform.
Yeah, I'm sure he will. I think he will. I'm pretty sure that he'll be fine. I'm pretty sure about that. But, as of right now, it's crazy what they did to him, and they got away with it, and it's a little fucked up, man. It just goes to show you that if they really do feel like, you're a nuisance or you're something that, they don't want around, you can be taken out. Plain and simple.
What's really scary is, like, when he does come back, his audience is going to be even stronger because people are going to be curious. Like, oh, well, he's back now. Oh, I got to hear what he says now, So more people are going to subscribe or whatever the hell it is.
Oh, yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, this might make him even stronger.
So it really didn't resolve anything.
No, it didn't. And this probably will make him stronger, like you said. It probably will. And listen, I don't have a problem with that, but, the guy's a fearmonger, dude. He really is. He's a fucking fearmonger, and he scares me because, this guy's on his show saying that, the Civil War is days away. Like, we are going to be going to battle with each other, and it's days away, and I'm like, oh, my God, like, man, it's not, like, listen, as bad as things get in this country, there will never be a race war. There will never be something like that. It just won't happen. It's just not going to happen. You know what I mean?
No, I don't think there's going to be no. I know that you got those wackadoos. Like the Charlottesville thing is the anniversary is this weekend. I think it's today or something. But I don't know. Apparently they're having some kind of a rally. So I don't know. But I don't think there's going to be a race war. He's out of his fucking mind.
He calls for he's saying, there's going to be civil war and blah, 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 and, all that
He got on
shit.
the radio once and he started saying that Hillary Clinton used to eat babies. Like, literally.
Yeah, he said
babies.
that too. But something? This is coming from a guy who said that, all the ex-presidents know each other and they meet up at a place and they do this sick satanic shit. And people are like, you fucking crazy piece of shit. They don't do that. And then all of a sudden he proved it.
I saw that video.
And people were like, whoa.
It is weird.
Yeah, people were like, whoa, Alex Jones just really uncovered some shit here. So he was known for that one big moment, which really...
What the fuck is that called again?
Something Grove. Something Grove.
Yeah,
something
Lake Grove? Was it Lake Grove?
Not Lake Grove. It was something like...
Oh, fuck. It's going to bother me now.
I'm sure somebody out there right now is going, so-and-so Grove, you idiots. I know, but
yeah.
I always forget the word, that word of Bohemian Grove. That's what it is.
Bohemian Grove, that's it, yeah.
He proved that shit. So he did have legitimacy at one point, big time. That's what was good about him, that he actually was bringing that small channel that he started on YouTube, InfoWars, right up to the big boys, man. He was going head-to-head with CNN. He was being invited into the White House now to do press coverage. He was invited along with the other reporters that were well-known on CNN and NBC and Fox, and he was right there with them. He finally worked this organization and this channel right there with them, in the sense of his presence being out there. Now, in the sense of money, no. CNN and all these places blow out InfoWars. They don't make money like, InfoWars don't make money like that. But they were hanging in there with the big boys, and they were known for real reporting. And all these other channels were known for fake shit.
Was he on a cable channel for a short period of time before YouTube?
I think
was he like MSNBC or something?
I don't know about that. He might have been. He definitely might have been.
I'm not sure.
He definitely might have been. I know that because I think he did work in the field. I think so. That could definitely be true right there. But I can't confirm that myself. I gotta have to look that up. But yeah, it sounds like it could be legit though. Yeah, and he came a long way. That company that he built, on his own, came a long fucking way. InfoWars, and now here they are. They kicked off the platform that they built. They built their platform from that, from that app, so it sucks seeing them get kicked off like that, especially a place where they made it, where they built it up themselves and actually, did it themselves, like unlike CNN and Fox and all these other, fucking, I hate those places because it reminds me of you have a mom and pop restaurant where it's like family owned, and then you have like the big corporate fucking place, to go and eat like a fucking Olive Garden or something.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like where it's just like, yeah, that's the big boys, and No, fuck that. I'd rather go eat at the mom and pop place, so I'm paying them instead of paying this big fucking bigwig fuck. You know what I mean? Like, I hate that shit. I hate how the corporate comes in and steals from the little guys in America that bust their balls to try to get a business of their own. You know?
And fucking Olive Garden, fucking frozen food anyway.
That food is just, I mean, I tasted it once, and I never went back after that because I'm Italian, and I was always taught never eat like this fake Italian bullshit, you know? Nor could I eat it. I can't eat that fake bullshit. I can't.
And you could taste the frozen, whatever the flavor in it. You could literally, it's there when you eat their pasta.
I don't like that. I do not like that.
My roommate in New York was obsessed with that place. He'd be like, "Oh yeah, man, we can eat like for $7. We could get this, and that." And you'd be like, "Yeah, but it's like fucking shit. It's awful."
Yeah, it is, man. It is.
Even the meatballs are frozen.
That is.
It's true.
It's like... Jesus, man. That's fucking horrible. So what do you got going on this weekend, man? Anything?
I gotta clean my apartment. I really have to do that this weekend, and I think that's probably what I'm going to be doing. Because it's supposed to be, there's like a 50-50 chance it's going to rain tomorrow. They're not sure, but I got to clean this mess. It's driving me crazy. So that's pretty much what I'm going to be doing.
Yeah, I'm going to be sitting poolside, man, drinking a margarita.
That's pretty sweet, man.
Yeah, man, I can't wait, dude. I just been so long. I just need a break. I really do. Not even from the internet and shit, too, but from real life, from the job. And to have off the next couple of days is just so lovely, man. Like, that's really what I'm really happy about, is that I have off of work for the next 5 days in a row.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't have to worry about coming back to work, you know, for a while. So that is fucking really nice. You know, not until next week. So I'm psyched about that part, you know. And sitting on the beach.
How's your daughter doing, by the way?
Oh, she's doing so much better, man. I gotta say, man, doing so much better.
Now,
yeah, she's
What's that?
now, we're breaking the conditioning.
All right.
1776 will commence again.
You caught me off guard there for a second.
You have a strong will. They're taking the DMT.
Corrupt them all. Destroy the child. Destroy the child. Corrupt them all.
Ah! Ah! Shut the door. Let's get this going. We're breaking the conditioning! Now! It's over for the globalist. Plan is to sell you on destroying yourself and your family and loving death and turning off your survival mechanism and destroying your family so the state and the computer robot age can corner every last one of you.
Jesus, man.
You authoritarian! Shut your murderous fat mouth! Scum!
Batshit banana crazy.
Liberal. Liberal. Control freak. Piece of trash. You're a flaming fascist.
Jesus, man. He's got a lot to say, huh?
My heart's big. It's over for the globalist. Take over!
Where did you get these sound bites from?
Shut the door. Let's get this going.
I downloaded a lot of these. Like, normally I go out and I record all of them.
From my cold dead hand, you son.
He's out of his fucking mind.
Normally I go out and I record these, you know what I mean? But these I actually found, so it was easy for me. I just had to download it, you know? That was kind of cool. But yeah, man, Alex Jones shit is just crazy, man. This guy's fucking... He's got shit on here.
I'm an explorer. I'm angry. I'm a pioneer. I'm a human. I'm animated. I'm not a slave. I'm alive. I'm sick of this country. I'm coming. I'm setting fires everywhere. I like to eat. I'm here. I love it.
I like to
I like
eat.
to fight.
Listen.
I like to fight. I like to eat. I'm here. I'm coming. I'm setting fires everywhere.
Could you imagine this? You just start fucking.
I'm coming.
Jesus.
I'm never gonna want to come again.
I'm alive. I'm angry. I'm an explorer. I like to eat.
That would make an awesome prank phone call, man.
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay.
That's the shit that he gets. He gets shit from that all the time.
I don't
dude.
like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay.
That is fascinating. Gay frog.
Shut your murderous fat mouth.
All right, Alex.
Piece of trash. Scum. Liberal.
You could do
I was gonna send you something on Facebook.
you could do a prank
earlier
phone call
today.
with that.
Oh, good. Yeah, absolutely.
Destroy the child. Corrupt them all.
They're taking the DMT.
Jabba the Hutt. Oh God. Anyway, Gianni, are you going to be on any shows coming up?
Yeah, we got. I think I'm gonna be doing Derailed tomorrow, and then Sunday at 2:30. Me and Mello do coffee and hangovers on Twitch. We've been doing that for the past. I think it's our third or fourth episode. It's been going
nice,
alright.
man, nice.
And yeah, I think I'm supposed to do something else tomorrow. I don't know.
Oh, you got
think, yeah.
something going on tomorrow?
I think there's something going on. Oh yeah, it's the Drew's show might be starting earlier tomorrow or something. I don't know. I don't remember. My memory is terrible. Man.
Oh shit, man.
I think he's doing like game shows or something. Exactly.
Cripple fight! I told you if we didn't make it back in time for Christmas, I was gonna whoop your ass, didn't I? Dude, come on. Well, now you're gonna get it, motherfucker. That's right. You and me. Right? No, it isn't.
Do you remember the Chamber of Farts episode from South Park?
Oh my God, yeah, dude.
It's the best.
Suck my balls. When you're trying to have intercourse with a lady friend and some other guy comes up and tickles your balls from behind.
How would you like to go see the school counselor? What did you say?
I'm sorry. Actually, what I said was... How would you like to suck my balls? You guys are my best friends, through thick and thin. We've always been together, we're four of a kind, having fun all day, palling around and laughing away. Just best friends are we. I love you guys.
I love you guys.
21 years, I think it's gonna be.
Wow,
This-
dude.
Yeah, 21 years that show's been on the air.
Jesus.
You guys
Amazing.
know the song I just wrote, sweetheart. I hate you.
That is fucked up.
I
Yep.
hate you guys. You guys are assholes. Especially Kenny.
Oh, thank you.
I hate him the most. Okay, now let's try one all together.
Oh, no.
We will be.
Oh, no.
I don't give a crap about whales, so go and hug a tree.
What's this finger bang?
Can't read my, no, he can't read my poker face. She's got to love nobody. Can't read my, no, he can't read my poker face. She's got to love nobody. Pop, 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 poker face, pop, pop, poker face. Pop.
Yeah. That was great.
I wanna roll with him, a hot pair we will be. I don't give a crap about whales, so go and hug a tree. Can't read my, no, he can't read my poker face. She's got to love nobody. Can't read my, no, he can't read my.
Cheesy puss.
Cheesy puss, you love cheesy puss. I don't wanna wait for my trip to keep it over the race.
I forgot about that episode. Yeah, that was
I
great.
don't wanna wait for my trip to keep it over the ridge.
Trapper Keeper ready to absorb.
Cause I know that I'm a gay fish, yo. Motherfucking gay fish, I'm a fish, yo. Going on a gay fish, it's alright, girl. Making love to other gay fish, all those lonely nights at the grocery store, in the frozen fish aisle, feeling like a whore. Cause I wasn't being true, even though everyone said that I had to make a switch, gay fish. Now I know that I'm a gay fish,
Yeah, what the fuck, dude? I love them. Those guys from South Park are fucking geniuses in my book, bro.
Oh, dude.
Like,
totally
I
agree
love
with you.
them. I love them. I think they are fucking some of the funniest, smartest comics I've ever seen in my life, dude. And what they did with their Broadway show was like just a little inkling of what those guys really are, man. They are fucking huge. Like, they should be in movies. I don't know why the fuck they haven't, like, made more movies, these guys. I don't understand why.
Well,
You know?
they did the Team America movie. They did the South Park movie. They did Orgasmo.
Yeah, but they should have more. They should have more. They should be huge in movies. Like, honestly, they should. They should be downright huge.
I think it's just, I don't know. I mean, they don't really, you know, they're making so much money off the show, and now I think that they might be producing another Broadway show. I'm not sure.
Well, that Broadway show is fucking amazing, and yeah, I mean, they won all kinds of awards for that show, and what a fucking show it was. What a great fucking show that was, man. So many people loved it, man. You know? I can't believe that they have a soundboard for this guy, man. Do you remember when I showed you guys Joey's World Tour, the guy who eats the food and checks out all the food and shit?
Yeah.
The fat guy? He's really disgusting and revolting.
Oh, God, no.
A grilled cheese sandwich with grilled onions. And a,
anyways,
I'm gonna crack this open.
Man.
I'm back. I'm back.
Yeah, this guy's nuts, dude. For those of you guys out there that don't know who this is, man, go look up Joey's World Tour. We're also very close to getting Shoe Nice to come on next Saturday. He was going to come on this Saturday, but I'm going to be on vacation. So we're going to get him for next Saturday. If you don't know who Shoe Nice is, go look up Shoe Nice. He's fucking unbelievable, and he's all real. He's all real. The guy fucking ate a whole thing of corking that you put in around windows and stuff. He emptied the whole cork gun into his mouth and ate it like it was nothing, man. This toxic shit. He ate it like it was nothing.
Didn't he do an episode of, was it Intervention? Wasn't he on like one of those crazy A&E shows?
I don't know. I never knew about that. If he
I think he did an episode. It might have been Intervention or something like that, because they showed him, you know, he was a YouTube star and he had a serious drinking problem. And
yeah. Was that recently?
No, this was years ago. I mean,
because now I know that he's clean now. Because when I was speaking to him the other day, and I went and looked up his profile, and on it said sober for a certain amount of time.
Yeah, I mean, I saw this when I lived in New York, so that was 8 or 9 years ago now.
And then my friend was like, "Oh, fuck that, man! Don't get him now." And I'm like, "What do you mean?" He's like, he's sober." I'm like, "That's fucked up, dude."
Yeah, that is fucked up.
Yeah, I'm like, that's not right, man. Like, come on now, man. He's like, "Oh, fuck that guy. He's sober." I'm like, "He's such an asshole."
If anything, you'll make you turn to Jesus. You know, that's the worst that could happen. You know.
What you mean, Shoe Nice?
Yeah, well, when you get sober, you usually go through the whole 12-step
Oh
program.
God, man! You know what? You are so right about that, because I have a friend, right, that went to a rehab, got sober, and then the next day he's telling me how Christ would be good in my life, and
it's really weird.
And I'm like, dude, listen to me. I got Christ in my life already, man. I don't need you to tell me, you know.
I'm back.
You know what I mean? I don't need you to tell me that. So I was kind of like, just, you know, please, man. You're the one who fucking was drunk, not me. And now
it's very weird. One of my dearest, closest friends who had a drinking problem, and he's clean now. And he was the most hardcore atheist you could possibly imagine. And now he's like all Jesus-y and stuff. It's really weird.
Is he really like that? Like, that's what
I was
happens,
like, dude,
man.
I'm like, he's like, well, yeah, I had to believe in something, man, because of this, and I'm not making fun of the guy. I think it's awesome.
You guys get a 0.
But it's just weird how, because he used to swear to me he's like, yeah, man, I'm telling you, God doesn't exist, and he was just hardcore. He really didn't believe in any of that stuff.
This isn't a brioche bun,
but
and
now,
there's no Gouda on here.
There's no Gouda, bro.
Sochi water!
What
the fuck is Gouda?
You don't know what Gouda is?
No. What is that?
I can't believe you don't know what Gouda is.
What is Gouda?
Gouda is it's the kind of cheese like.
Oh no, it's Gouda, not Gouda.
Gouda. Well, he just said it. He said
Gouda. G-O-D-O-T.
A grilled cheese sandwich with grilled onions.
Yeah, Gouda cheese.
Gouda cheese. Yeah.
Anyways, I'm gonna crack this open.
The Goons.
Isn't like Gouda like a character from the Muppets or something?
Hey everyone, it's Joe from Joey's Super Cool Food Reviews.
Yeah, it is. I think you're right. No.
I'm trying to have Cunny's hysterical sense of humor. Yeah.
Oh shit, man. Yeah, so I can't wait to leave tomorrow, man. I am so fucking psyched to just sit back and relax.
What time are you guys leaving?
At honestly, really early, man. Like, I gotta be up and out of here by 8 o'clock at the latest.
Oh shit.
Which means I gotta get up and get boogieing. It's gonna suck, but I want to try to miss the traffic, so that's why I'm gonna get up so early, get everybody out of here as quick as I possibly can. So
yeah.
But we'll see how that goes. Like I said before, man, nothing ever goes as planned. Sometimes you just gotta wing it. And just make it happen. Keep the dream alive. The fuck?
Was that a Wizard of Oz?
Jesus Christ, dude.
Is that the Cowardly Lion?
That's my friend's evil laugh.
That's horrifying, dude. I want to make that other laugh, the one before that one, the kid's laugh of my ringtone. That'd be. Could you imagine just sitting around and suddenly you hear that and you forget it's a ringtone?
It's so funny. All right, Johnny.
All right, sir.
We'll call this one. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me for a little bit in here, man, and putting us up there. Me and Johnny got something in the works for next month, guys. Go check out Johnny's show that he does on Twitch with Mello, and you can catch Johnny on the Geekkeeper Drew's show, Derailed, gonna be on early tomorrow night. Go check them out over there. This is you're gonna hear this afterwards anyway, so I mean I'm plugging it, but nobody's gonna know because this won't be loaded up till like midweek. You know what I mean, Johnny?
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
because I'm waiting to upload it because I just uploaded some stuff on there, and I want to have stuff ready for midweek because I'm not gonna be doing shows, so I want to make sure that there's stuff out there being put out there, especially for the
very
Patreon.
cool.
So, but anyway, yeah, I'll send you the link once we upload this and all that shit. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me.
Hey, man, thanks for having me.
Yeah, thank you, brother. I appreciate it. You have a great rest of the, have a great weekend coming up and a great week next week. I probably won't talk to you till like next week at some point because, like I said, I'm going to be turning my phone off when I'm not live streaming and just leaving it all behind for 1 week.
Yeah, man.
You know?
That's the best you could do.
Yeah, I
for
gotta
yourself.
do it. I gotta do it because number one, my wife was like, "You're gonna be in your fucking phone the whole weekend too," and I'm like, I know, like I don't want to do that to them, you know. So I'll be at minimal chill with that shit. So, but anyway, all right, Johnny.
Have a great week.
You too, brother, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks, bro.
Anytime.
All right, peace. That was the great Johnny Holes, guys. Go check him out. I want to thank him for coming on with me, and guys, enjoy, and we see you guys on the live streams. Look for that on the Patreon and also on the Foul Mouths Nation, and we'll see you guys soon. Peace out, everybody. Thank you.
That was the fat fuck, Foul Mouth Ken. Check him out on Can We Talk, here exclusively on the Patreon.